Wow. What is up, people? Happy hump day. You know what that means. Almost Friday Eve. How exciting. Pretty exciting. Almost set up. Sorry. I was replacing the limit switch on my automated gate arm. And it's a pain in the ass. You basically have to take the whole thing apart just to get these two wires out and replace them. It's a horrible design. And the worst part is that the limit switches, well, first of all, what they stop the gate from opening and closing. I think I already talked about this in yesterday's stream. But the worst part is they're the most prone to break in the whole thing. I mean, it's the only thing I've had problems with. And they happen to be the hardest thing to get out. So, hopefully they fix that. They've had this for a long time, so I'm sure it won't happen anytime soon. But hey, Dak Dude, I think you're on. You were on if you weren't, if you aren't now. How goes it? Well, there we go. Sometimes the backlight like shines into the camera. Okay. Yeah. Made some more progress today. I don't know, I've just been addicted to getting this dev mode working. And I pushed it to production. So that's why you see a random floating table here. And in case you are wondering, yes, we now have God mode and no touch mode. So they're different. God mode lets me go through anything, right? Walls, items, anything, collision points. But I can still interact with things. So if my weapon touches something while I'm going through it, it'll react. And that's good, because that means I can still punch things, even in God mode. I can still stop him. So if I go to God mode right now, I can still stop him. You see? Even though I'm going through him. So I can still test things, even though, you know. And I mainly wanted this shit so that I could, when I'm clicking on items, like, it doesn't stop me like it has been. And then no touch mode. This means that I can't interact with anything. So see, now I'm not stopping him at all. And yeah, these are going to come in handy when I'm working on different areas in the map. But if I go inside a room and I turn off no touch mode and God mode, now I'm stopped again. So I can still test collision points pretty easily. So that works. And then obviously we got the adding new area stuff pretty much working. That's how I added this new table. I was having some issues with the feature image, but I figured that out. But as I've been using it now, I mean the little bit that I have been using it to actually build things in the game and fuck with them, I feel like I want the ability to click on an item and then change the settings. Specifically the height and width. Because that's something that I'd like to fuck with and like see it. It's a very visual editing thing, you know what I mean? So I think I'm going to add that ability. And it really comes down to when you click on an item, it creates a height and width field. And this will come in handy a lot with triggers too, you know? So yeah, and I also want to get rid of this highlight shit that I did. I mean, I don't want to get rid of it, but I want to make it work properly. So let's go back to, yeah. And let's add a new dev mode shit. And so the same thing for what? For triggers and items. Triggers and items. The same thing I'm doing for dragging things. Find items. Where is it? Where's find items? Find explore item. No, where's what the click and drag shit? Drag start. Oh, items. Okay, so items is what I want, which is like a combination of things. Oh wait, no. But I can click and drag more than just items. That's weird. Oh, I guess triggers are considered map items, that's why. Right. And I really don't think I'm gonna need the ability to drag cutscenes, because those don't need to be placed. The triggers do for triggering a cutscene, but I think that falls under the data trigger. Yeah. Anyways, let's fix the whole highlight shit real quick, and that's border. So I'm just doing this, but I'm not removing it when I select another one. So I kind of want to do that. So on click, I need to loop through all the find items again, basically. I wonder if there's a better way. Hey, Gojo! Hello! How goes it? Just working on my dev mode right now for the WordPress game engine, which is coming along. I can click and drag items and they'll position themselves now in the post meta. But I want to fix the highlighting function because I want to unhighlight things. You know, instead of doing this, I could just add, you know, engage. So class list add engage. That way I can then just query selector, and that's going to be map item engage, not engage. Selected. Yeah, engage I use for a lot of other things. So selected. If current selected. Then current selected dot class list dot remove selected. All right, that should work. And then let's go real quick to the styling. Where did I get my shit? Right here. Map item. Selected. Border 2 pixel. Solid light blue. Border Radius. Let's do like, I don't know, 4 pixels. It's just looking a little dumb. Okay. So let's compile the JavaScript and the Sass. Uh-oh. Hold. Can you guys hear that? Hey, when this shit happens. External headphones. There we go. Much better. Okay. We'll try that one again later. Let's fucking go. Alright, so that should be good now. So when I actually touch something like plant, you see I have a nice little border. Oh, I need to make that fatter. But if I go to the box of effects, now that's selected. Okay, cool. Works perfect. Let's turn on God mode and no touch mode. That way I'm not interacting with shit. Alright, let's change the styling a little bit. Let's go 5 pixels on the border. I want to be very apparent that I am touching shit. Or not touching it, but I'm selecting it. Also, I want this to select too, the item that I'm actually clicking on. I'm gonna find Explore item. Where is that? Because we'll go through here. Oh. Got it. Current list selected. Same shit. Except this is going to be find items. Wait, what is it? What's the class? Find explore item. Alright. We'll do the same thing. Current list selected. Current list selected. Great. And we'll do the same thing. Oh, that was styling. Move on. Okay. Now this should be glorious. Oh, I forgot to add styling for it actually. So, find. Oh, I didn't put anything here. What is this shit then? I obviously added, oh, explore item list, maybe. How am I adding the white background? Oh, that's manual. Idiote. Find explore item. Find explore item. Do you have the same? So it's selected. We'll change the color to blue. Font weight bold. It's kind of what I'm doing on the other ones, so that'll work. Let's change cursor to pointer as well. That way it looks like you can actually do something with it. By the way, today's sponsor is FlexKeys. Are you a programmer? Are you a magician? a magician? Are you a musician? Are you a rock climber? Are you a gamer? Maybe you're even an esports athlete. Then head on down to flexkeys.shop and get your very own pair of flex keys. Build dexterity, build flexibility, build agility in your fingers. Type faster, grip stronger. Fucking move smoother. And do it in style. Because who doesn't want a Riddler themed flex keys? Get it in multicolors. Get it in gray shell with purple. Get it in red keys and gray. Anything you want. And there's your sponsor. Looking for the dog. All right. Back to our regularly programmed shit. Dak dude, how are you here and yet you're so quiet? Okay, so boop. Let's retest this. Tester. Oh, look at that. It's blue now. There we go. Now we know where I highlighted on and what's there. Okay. Very cool. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I refreshed. God mode, no touch. Alright, so now I think we're down to the click and edit height and width. So once you go into here, and we basically want to do this with the same things that we are able to drag. So that being said, I guess it's just items. Drag container, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Oh, these are just the functions. Where's the loop? Here's the loop. Okay. So here's what it comes down to. We need to add a click event. Another event listener. Click. And this is going to create the pop-up box with the height and width field. Do I want to do that in JavaScript? Yeah, let's do it. Size container. Document.create element div. And then we need the input. So we need height input document. And then we need the width input. And then we're going to add size container, class, add size input, sure. And then height input, height, width. I actually don't care about it having a name, but I do care about it, I mean a class, but a name. Let's do type equals text. Nope, number. You are correct. Type's number. Oh, we need a button to submit to. Submit size. Alright. And let's do submit size. Class list. Add submit size. Sure. Grand. This should be it. And then we'll do size container, append, submit size container, height, nope. almost, with input. And then we are going to add some data. No, we don't need to add data. Because we're going to be inside of the map item container. So let's just append it to the item. Oh, why is this doing append? Append child. Append child. Append child. There we go. Okay, well, let's see what this does. So if you click on the item, oh shit, but what about drag? This is gonna fuck up drag. Better. We can use the find. Let's change this to the find. But if we're going to do that, then we need to add like an edit button to the find list, which is where find explore items. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. So we have the title, and then we're going to add a button here. Span class edit item, and we're gonna use a little Unicode here. First, let's actually go to find items. I want to do this as part of the loop. See, there's already a click event, but I want to find so technically I want the item title. No. Query selector title. That'll work. And then I need edit button equals query selected. Yes. Okay. So then this is going to be the item title click event, but then I need the edit button. If edit button, edit button. And that's where all this junk goes. And basically, what's going to happen is in the item, correct, we're going to do this still. And then let's change the way this works. So find explore item, and then we're going to add a span title in this. Span class find title. What did I call it? Oh. Yeah, let's try not to be so generic. Find title. And then we'll do span class find edit item button, I think I said. Great. Oh, just edit button. Well, I like edit item button better. Okay. And then in here, let's find a Unicode for an edit. Correct. This little pencil. Boop. Fantastic. So let's do one of these. And then now this should create this when you click on it. So we should now have a little edit button next to everything. Cool. Oh, click event is not working. Let's find out why. Query selector, find title. Item title. The item. Oh. Right. Because this won't have this. So I need actually... Oh. Target closest. What was it called? Find something? Find items is find explore item. Closest. Find explore item. Great. That should work. Oh. That should work. Boop. Oh yeah, let's update the category on the old Twitch.
Hi, Moon.
Hi, Moon. Development. Yep. Fantastic. What? Sponsorship available through Stream Elements. Ooh. Okay, let's try again. There we go. This works again. Fantastic. Okay, but now we need the... Oh, look at that. The edit worked. Cool. I guess I need to add text to this button. And I am appending it backwards, apparently. And let's add some text to the button. Submit the size, text content, submit. That should help. Are these showing up as... Yep, okay, cool. Great. Now, after you click submit, I need it to go away. Like, just delete. So what I'm going to do is keep this container available by doing submit size dot add event listener click. When you click submit, it's going to do a fetch call and submit the shit, but I also want to just remove the container. Let's get that going. So size container, remove. Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay. So you can go to the tester, like, I don't like the size. I'm going to go here and submit, and it's gone. And I'm going to go here, submit, and it's gone. Here, submit, and it's gone. Go back to the CEO office. Oh, that's weird. Why is the CEO office not here? That's weird. What happened to the CEO office? Did I mean, it's... Uh-oh. Syntax error. What happened? Uh-oh. Something broke. Uh-oh. What the fuck? What'd I do? I broke the game! That was weird. Did it submit something? Wait. How come the CEO office is gone? What did I do to the area? No, it's still here. Looks completely normal. Interesting. Yeah, it should be right here, but it's not showing anything. And when I think what's happening is I'm touching it when I click there. And therefore everything's getting deleted. But then there's a syntax error happening. Let's try this again. What is going on? Internal server error. Start game. Something about line 25. Did I leave something in? Oh. It's the area itself. Location's not coming up? Current location. Default is Foresight though. So that doesn't make any sense. Unless... Property ID 126. Yeah, it's not finding the area all of a sudden. That's really weird. What did I do? What has become of me? Let's restart again. Okay, hold on. Let me log in again. I don't know. Sometimes it logs me out and goes crazy. No, I'm logged in. It's not that. What did I do? Yeah, it's definitely an error. What? Undefined array key 0 on 25. Well, let's find out what is happening with the explore area. I'm guessing it's location. Well, let's find out what's wrong with location. Whoa. Oh. Nice. Apparently I added selected. And that is not part of the clean class name. Alright, let's go add that. Clean class name. Look at all these. Place. Selected. See if that works. It is weird that it's staying selected though. Why would it be selected when I load? Pardon. Okay. That didn't fix it. Okay, hold on. Current location is getting saved. Oh, did it get saved as selected? That's weird. It must have. Okay, that's fine. Let's create a new game. It doesn't have an option for that though. Uh-oh. Well, for now, let's just replace it. Selected. And then we can remove that after this is fixed. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's restart the game. And now we can remove that shit. That's weird that the new game started me in a different location though. That was kind of cool. Alright. So now that I fixed the clean class name, we shouldn't need to do that. Alright. What was I even doing? I lost track. We have to edit. Submit. Honestly, I should put a close button on the edit, but... Fuck it. Or I can do like... Oh shit, look. Tuck, 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 tuck. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna have to update that. So let's do this. If created true does not equal edit button. Edit button. Oops. Class list that contains created. Then we'll create it. Click event and all. But here we're going to do edit button. Class list dot add. This is a tried and true method for not duplicating shit. And then when you remove it, we do this. Remove. Okay. Should work. So we go pop. That did not work. Let me double check. Does it have the class? Oh, it does have the class. You bitch. True does not equal. Is that how it works? Contains. Hold on. I just forget if it has a dot or not. It does not. Okay, so that's why. Alright. WordPress game engine for what? Don't tell me you're doing this for fun. Hey, BB. No. There's nothing fun about this. I mean, it's interesting. I am a WordPress programmer by trade. Been doing it for 16 years. So, yeah, it's an interesting little quirk to do in WordPress. Did it work? Yes. Okay, cool. Edit screen will only show once now. So right now I'm doing dev mode on a game that already I'm building. Yeah, I am dangerous. But this is my WordPress. This is my marketing website. So, you know, this is the production version with final assets. But, so, you know, orbemortar.com is my WordPress website with my custom theme I built. Just to promote my book series, the Harmonian Chronicles, and I'm building the game to basically do the same thing, market the book, or if somebody's already read the book, you know, then they can play the game. It kind of follows the story. Oh shit! This is a story right here. So the Harmonian Chronicles, book 1 and 2 are on Amazon now. I'm writing book 3 right now. There's going to be 4 books in the series. And, yeah. So, it already has a story to go off of, but this is all in WordPress, man. And the dev mode's only here when you're an admin on the WordPress website. But in dev mode, you can do a lot. You can drag items, like this plant here. I could put the plant here if I wanted. And it saves to the post meta when I let go. I have a drag logic built in. I also have, you know, tons of, now I have these helper buttons. When you click on them, it takes you to the item, so you know exactly what you're editing. I have God mode, no touch mode, so now I can walk through walls, and I don't have to interact with anything in the game. So I'm really building a plugin for WordPress developers to be able to build their own RPG game. It's gonna be the Orbem game engine. You got this little menu here, game engine, with all your areas, items, characters, cutscenes, enemies. So it's a legit game engine, and you can extend it if you're a web developer. I mean, if you know how to do anything in website development, JavaScript, and styling, you can build on this game if you wanted to. You know, you can add more features and stuff. Or restyle it however you want. Add JavaScript events to the HTML that's being outputted. These are just kind of like a starter. But it's got a lot of features built into it already. So I think my API for the Google text-to-speech has run out of money. Let me double check. Yeah. Text-to-speech. I used to have text-to-speech. But now it's dead. Which is fine. I was bound to run out at some point. So I thought it refreshes though after a while. I'm gonna have to check my account. We talking? Oh, he's gone. And yet his trigger stays. Okay, back to what we were doing. Oh, and don't forget to buy Flex Keys, today's sponsor. Are you a programmer? A game developer? Or you want to be? Flex Keys will help. Get them today. Any color you want. Look, gray and red. That's weird. Alright, so now this won't create multiples when I click the edit button, but what I do need to do is, I mean, technically I don't have to remove one if you open another one. I can have 2 open at the same time, it's not a big deal. It's in the right spot. But I shouldn't have to submit in order to close it. So let's see what we can do about that real quick. Let's get the close button. Close. Item button. X. So now, where's the whole remove function I just added? Here. We'll also do a close button. Close button. Close item button. Yep, pretty much. Same shit. Awesome. We're so dry. All right, we got this. Damn it. That's pretty close. We'll get it. Getting better. Just the little tiny keys are so hard to play on. Alright, let's see if this works for opening and closing. So we got bop, bop. Oh, the X should only open actually when I have it. So let's do this. Style none. Oh, display none by default. And then when it opens, we'll do close button. No, god damn it. That was way off. I meant style.display block. And not a colon. There we go. And if it closes, I gotta close it. All right. All right. Dak dude, first one here. An hour in. You did it. And you've been floating around this entire time. How's it going, my friend? Alright, so now we got edit, close, select, edit, close. Yeah, it all works. Now all we have to do is get the motherfucking rest route created and stuff. So first off, I need to add some info. So it's not just the, yeah. Because what's happening here, I have the post title, but I don't have the ID. So let's get the ID that I'm updating. And we'll just put ID equals, whoops, let's do this whole thing here. This is gonna be -F. I did -T for the other one. So this will be ID. Grand. So I'll find the closest, find explore item. And then we'll do submit size. We'll add the click event. Oh, I already have the click event, yeah. Death rate. So this closes it on submit. But let's add the whole fetch shit first. You open the door. Hello. It's going well? Nice. My heart will go on and on. Set item size. Looky there. I mean, technically I could do... No. Add new item is different. Don't be dumb. Okay, the ID is the same thing, but it's F. And nice. Except for this is not it at all. It's... You on your phone? Oh, will it? Bummer, man. Well, let me know, so I'm not just talking out of my ass. To my ass. Alright, so we'll do submit side, closest. Find, was it? Find something item. Find explore item. Okay. Well, that'll work. We'll submit that, and we'll do height and width. You're learning Godot. You have 15 days? Oh, are you gonna start a game? Start building a game? Nice, man. That'll be fantastic. I'll be very impressed. I'll tell you how impressed I am if you learn Godot that quickly. Oh, game jam's coming up. Man, you're really into those game jams. I don't like doing work for free. I guess there are prizes and shit you can win, right? So this is going to be... I need the fields. I'll get the container. Wait, I have the container. It's called size container. But that's just the box. It doesn't have anything in it. Free course on game dev. I don't like courses. But good on you, man. What was I doing? Oh, I was putting all the shit in the then. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, pig. So yeah, let's do this. So this is find container. Find container equals this. I guess I can use edit button. And then we got find container, find container, find container. Oh wait, no, I have the inputs and shit here. I should be able to use these, right? So height value. And then width input dot value. Yeah, that should work. All right, let's create the set item size rest endpoint right here. Set item size. Set item size. It's pretty close to the position. It's just the size instead of the meta boxes. So set item. And I will be adding all the comments and shit when I finish this. I promise. So we get the ID, which I don't know why I'm doing that. Left. I don't need left and top, but I do need height and width. Perfectos. And then, yes. Shit. I guess, but triggers don't show up, do they? They do, don't they? Don't they? Reading signs. No, this is reading. Is this reading signs? No. Is this reading signs? That's the same color, I guess. Can't really tell. Why am I way up here then? I thought this was reading signs. Oh, it's taking me to the item. That's why. Not the trigger. Okay. Right. Yeah, triggers don't show up. Well, CEO office does. Shit. I'm not in no touch mode. But CEO office is not a trigger. Alright, I'm going to only do this for items right now, I think. Not for triggers. It would be helpful with triggers because gauging the height and width. Fine. I'll fucking do it for this too. Damn it. Thought I could get away with this shit. Only problem is to only do the height and the width will be difficult. Because that means I have to get the current and then update it. Current meta equals get post meta item meta, and then basically have to do this. Current meta height. Oh. Yeah, current meta. And then current meta height equals height. Current meta width equals width. And then yeah, it'd have to be like that. So not the worst, but explore height, explore width. Yeah, okay. Sure. That's fine and dandy. Only problem now is I'm going to have to go back and add the meta for triggers. Well, first off, I need to actually add triggers. So currently this is fine. I'm not worried. We're not sending up meta yet. So let's do this. Just try it out. Oh yeah, I'm in the wrong area. Uno momento, por favor. Yes, we get it. Very pretty. Okay, so let's go to plant. All right, let's put on the touch in God mode. I don't want to touch anything. Okay. So, technically... Oh shit, I didn't actually... I'm gonna have to refresh to see it. Okay, let's see. So, edit. I need labels too, because I don't know which is width. Let's make this big. 300 by 300. And then, let's check the network. Let's make sure this call works. Submit. Error. Head height input.value is not a function. My bad. I always forget that. Let's try again. All right. Plant. 300. 300. Go to the network call. Go. All right. Now this plant should be bigger now. Yay! Cool. Ah! So now I can change the size of items after they're already made, which is a big deal. That being said, I need to actually change the item, which I'm getting the ID from here. So I should be able to target the items because I'm using their IDs. We'll do it here. So the ID I already have, so I can do this. Const the new sized item equals that new query. Oh, get element by ID. The ID. If the new size item, let's do the new size item style height. Width. No. Nice try though. What I meant to do was height input value. Height input dot value. Width input dot value. Okay. Now that should work. Obviously, if the ID is correct. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So now technically I should be able to change the size of this plant, like right here. It'll save to the database, but yeah, they see. Now it'll also save here, so I don't have to keep refreshing. So that's great. That's a pretty good size, but let's try 100. 100 by 100. Cool. Awesome. That's big. Now, I really need triggers to show here. Because reading signs is not a trigger and does not help me. It's an explainer. And not the explainer trigger. So, how am I going to do this? I guess I know which types of items have triggers. But not everything that can have a trigger will. So that's hard. Alright, Dak dude. Thanks for jumping on, man. So, like, CEO office. Graham's office. Like, this is fine. Oh, hold on. Let's add labels. I really can't tell what's what. Or at least placeholders. No, labels would be better. Let's do const height label. No. Yes. Count height, width. Label. No. Alright. Height label. No. Text content equals height. Width label. Width. And then let's append the inputs inside them. This is going to be label. Label. Height label. Oh my god. Append child. Height input. And then width label. No. Man, you think you'd understand me by now, IDE. I'm literally doing the same shit right here. Yes. There we go. No! Fucking input, dude. Get it together, bud. Okay. Let's see if that works. Now we can at least tell which one's height and which one's not. There we go. So that's height. Okay, got it. So, CO office. I wanted to change the height to like 600. It would be nice to actually know the current height and width. Okay. That's actually not a bad idea. It would be very useful. So input value needs to be the item itself. So I need to actually get the item. I am getting it down here. So let's do it up here instead. Oh wait, where's the ID coming from? Right here. Coming from find container. Okay, that should be fine. Right? Wait, where's find container coming from? Right here. Which is coming from edit button. Okay, I think we're full circle now. Cool. Oh no, edit button's right here. Oh, it was right here. So let's put this inside here. Better. Okay, so now we have the actual item, which is good, because now I can utilize the item for shit, including doing height input value equals the new size item dot style dot height. Yeah, okay, very nice. Same thing for width. Okay, now let's see, when we edit it, are we going to get the values pre-filled with the current size, which would be very helpful. So like right now we have the plant, it's already broken, but if we edit it, no, we did not get it. Interesting, I thought that would work. Wait, what? How do I know? Oh, yeah. There's no way to know. Okay. Well, the only way this wouldn't work is if the new size item is actually not coming in. So does this have the ID that I'm looking for? It does. Because, yeah, right there. Yeah, right here. Find the ID. So this should be working. Style.width and height. No. Oh, okay. Well, that explains it. The width and height are not defined. Am I putting that somewhere on the item itself? I thought I did that for another reason. No, I don't think so. Okay. So either I have to do that, add width and height as a data point, or I need to start hard coding height and width instead of using style sheet or style text style. So diddly because then it'd just be data set and I wouldn't need this replace or this. Oh shit. Right. And then on all the items, I mean, I can get the post meta height and width. I mean, I could define all this edit fields right here on the page and not create it on the fly. I just like to add that much more HTML to the page. Just seems a little silly. Yeah, like in here, where do I do the height and width? See, I'm doing it for the triggers. Like maybe that's why I thought it was available. But am I doing, yeah, here's the points. I have value. Does not look like I'm defining height and width anywhere. Which again makes sense, but is a little annoying. Height, width, I actually don't care about these values. Just want the numbers. And then I'll add this for all items if it exists. Dead ones. Right. Good on ya. I mean, I could just do it like these foregrounds and shit. Hey, ducties! Ducties! How you doing? What is going on, my friend? Welcome to the party. Got that. And false equals width. Then we're going to do data height. ESC attribute. And then we'll do the same thing for width. And technically everything should work now. Let's check it out. Looks like a lot of work. It's a lot of work to make it a lot less work. You know what I mean? I'm building a dev mode for my game engine to make it way easier to build levels out eventually. So like all this is God mode stuff. I got God mode, no touch. I've got front end editing systems for all the items on the map. So you know, the non God mode version won't have any of this stuff on the screen. Just for normal people that play. If you go to orbem.games, you can play the game without all this stuff. But yeah, just make it easier so I can build levels. Go. Hey, it worked. Now we have height and width. I did all that just so I could know what the current size is. So when I'm editing the height and width of these items. Yep. Wait, this is not 200 by 200, is it? It is. Okay, well, good to know. So now I know the height is 200, so if I wanted this to be 400, and the width to be, you know, it only needs to be like 60. I submit that. There we go. Now the size changes for this, and I can reposition it. And when I let go, it saves the position to the post meta. And we're good. Okay, very helpful. Now, I think the only thing you see about the new tool that can make 2D animation turn and appear as if it's 3D. Are you talking about the forbidden Adobe Illustrator, you know, behind the scenes product that they won't release to the public because they're assholes? Because if you're talking about that, then yes. And as soon as I saw the video, I was very upset because I went into my Illustrator because I could really use that function and it was not available. Even though the video was kind of old. What was it called? It's called like Adobe Illustrator Vector 3D Angles. It's called, you can use like 3D rotate effect under the effects menu. What do you mean? AI. Warp tool? No. What is it called? It's called something. It's like, it has a little scrubber. Oh man, I played the video on stream a couple times. 3D rotate, 2D vector images. Yeah, this fucking thing. Turntable, that's what they called it. You just sent it up here. Cool, man. Well, thanks for jumping on. Make sure to subscribe so you can always come back. You into programming or game development, video games? You into printing? Are you into music? Or 3D printing or something? Because got it all here, man. I'm gonna push this up. I think this functionality will help. Very much so. Well, I'm a website programmer by day. So this is all on my website that I'm building this game engine, which is a little weird being that it's on a WordPress framework. But I am a WordPress programmer, so I'm used to making WordPress do things it's not supposed to. Nice playing? You like YouTube? Heck yeah. Me too. And I appreciate it. Yeah, I also make all the songs you hear in the background too are either music that I recorded on, like was part of the band, or contributed, or my own music for the game. I have a lot of music for the game and stuff too that I work on. And if you're interested in sci-fi fantasy novels, the video game I'm building is based off of my sci-fi fantasy novel series, The Harmonian Chronicles. Book 1 and 2 are available on Amazon now. I'm writing book 3 right now. It's going to be 4 books. And yeah, audiobook, Kindle, paperback. I have a really good narrator do the audiobook too. You want to learn C#? Maybe Algorithm thinks I should try again. Yeah. Yeah, it's never too late. That's for sure. I'm not a spring chicken myself, so it's very possible. And C#'s always one of those starter ones, especially for like video games. That's pretty cool. Man of many ambitions, I could say. But if you're also interested in having nimble fingers, grab some Flex Keys, man. The sponsor of today's video. Flex Keys. Grab them today. I don't have a song for it. Pop, 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 pop. It's also a very fun fidget toy. These are all on Orbem.shop. Okay, let's see how it looks on production now. You skip to Orbem. This is also one of those songs I made. And this is the intro video to the video game. I made that little melody. I try to use it throughout on all the music. Hopefully I could like become an earworm and people are like, when they hear that little jingle, they know, ooh, that's something Orbem related. Yeah, and you'll hear it in the follow-up song. The same little jingle. Escape to Orbem. Welcome to Jurassic Park. I made it very dramatic. And the best part is that this video has transparency. So I open up the video basically to the start screen. But that was an actual video I edited. But it's a WebM, so it has transparency. So it opens up and you could like see the website behind it. Yeah, you hear that same the same melody. So this is the production game. A lot more final assets. We have Carol here. Carol, stop running into me. Sorry. And you can see this is Carol. Oh, I moved this plant in the wrong spot. Let's put that back. And so I started building all the final assets, and then I started getting really bored. So I decided more programming. So I'm going to make it way easier to build levels out now. And I need to check my Google API. Wait, what the hell? Why does he not have an indicator symbol. Where did your indicator symbol go? Oh, did I move his shit? Well, that one has one. What happened to your trigger, my man? Oh, that's him. I think I fucked up his cutscene, maybe? Uh-oh. Let's move. Yeah, he should have a little highlight around him. Uh-oh. Where did I put that? Oh, it should be this cutscene. No. Okay. That's weird. Let's see if I can find it in HTML. Salverson. Oh no, here he is. No, this is his images. Where's your cutscene, bro? Should only be one, actually, I guess. Oh. Is this it? Why can't I see you? Data trigger. No, this is him. This isn't. Oh, yeah, it just says there is a cutscene. Oh, here's a cutscene. No, that's Carol. Oh, that's not a cutscene. Oh, here's a cutscene. Where'd you go? Why are you way down here, cutscene? Let me turn on God mode. Where'd you go, cutscene? Where'd you go? Oh, you're way down here. What the fuck? I can't even go that low. Well, I screwed something up. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is the actual cutscene. This isn't the cutscene trigger. My bad. Alright, what kind of data triggers do we have here? Ehoo. Alright. His cutscene trigger is gone. I must have fucked it up. That is not surprising. Good to know. So now that I'm in God mode, nothing can touch me. I can't touch anything, so I can't interact. Well, that's not... God mode is just for getting around. The no touch mode that I added is so I don't interact with anything when I touch it. Otherwise, I'd be setting everything off when I walk through it. Okay. Well, all these plants are fine. And it should be easy to change the size of these. Wait, which plant is that? Oh, it's kind of small. This one. 160 by 160. Let's do 180 by 180. A little bigger. Not too bad. We'll change it. To be able to do these finite drag and drop and size change details on items is going to go such a long way when I'm building out the rest of the game. So I'm very excited for this functionality. That being said, I really need to get triggers on this list. I also need to make this list scrollable. Hmm. Some of these songs are hard to play on that little keyboard. I've lost track of my life. So, I think I'm gonna call it tonight. I need to refocus. I need to get some shit working. I might do it offline tomorrow when I have some spare time during work. I want to get this list having all the triggers on it. Because I already have the ability to drag the triggers now and change their positions, which are great. But I want to be able to edit their size. That's a really big deal. Because when I create a brand new trigger here, which I can't even do, by the way. So I also need to make... why is this so fucking big? It's actually really annoying. I know, but like that should be the max width. Right? But why is that still so big? Is that why it's so big? Is it because of this? Yeah, it's 300. No, see, that's not really doing anything. What the fuck? Where is all this dead space? It's just this. Oh, do I have a minimum width or something? No, I do not. What about this? No. This? I have a max width. I have a max height. Maybe this needs to... no. Why are you so big, buddy? Oh, max content, that's why. Or at least that's what I have for width. Yeah, that's weird though. It really shouldn't be this wide. Because none of this is doing that. Yeah, it's just width 100, width 100. But like, why? Or width. Maybe I should just not have width 100? Oh wait, is it this? The label height? I mean the label width? No. Is it the add new? It's still wide. What's making it so wide? I feel like it's... Well, this definitely controls it. It's just I wish I could do... no height, no width. Flex 1. Flex, grow. This isn't a flex. Alright, whatever. We'll leave it for now. I just got sidetracked. Okay. Yes. Get triggers. We're done. And then I'll start actually building the game out again. Promise. Alright, everybody. Anybody who's watching in the future, thank you. Come see me in person. I love to talk to people. Ducties. Always a pleasure. I say that as if you came before. But make sure you come again. Like the convos. And I want to know more about you. And I hope that you enjoy the random shit that I've been doing. Dak Dude, always a pleasure, my friend. Gojo, thanks for saying hi. BB, thanks for telling me how dangerous I am. You are very correct. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.